Hey guys, so I'm going to take a break from the getting started videos that I've been posting on Saturdays just for about a week. Probably start those up next week, but I have been reminded recently of a story that I'd like to share involving friendship and how I think some friends let me down in a pretty humorous way. If you're watching this, I'm still not over it. I will let you know. You'll kind of get the idea of where I'm going with that. So without further ado, I'll hop into it. So I've had a buzz cut since I was like 5 years old to 18. I had a buzz cut the whole time. I mean, like as short as you could go. I think I had a one, like legitimately a one if you know the little trimmer things. I don't know, different levels. There we go. And at one point I wanted to be bald when I was like 10 to 12 probably. So really short hair. All right. Senior year of high school, a friend kind of encouraged me to grow it out a little bit. Thought, you know what? I'll grow it out a little bit. Now, not nearly as long as it is now, but just a little bit. And it looked pretty nice. I was like, you know what? I think I'll keep this. Fast forward to senior year of college, and I decided, I'm going to do what apparently every single guy has to do at least once in college, and I'm going to grow out my hair even longer. I think I got it cut maybe in May, and I decided I'm going to let this grow out even longer. I'm just going to keep letting it go, probably till Christmas was my goal. Well, fast forward to school year, probably September, and I walk into the library at school, and a couple of my friends are sitting down, and somehow we got on the topic of hair and conditioner. And I thought, I don't really know how to take care of hair at all because I've never had long hair, but I should probably be using conditioner because I got longer hair now, and I think that's what you're supposed to do. So I went out, I bought some conditioner, and over the next month or two, my hair starts getting kind of weird. All right, so it's pretty long. It's not looking great. It's getting kind of weird. And there's a few instances that stick out in my head. One instance, it's raining outside. I go into the library, meet up with another friend that I'm working on a project with, and she makes a comment about how the rain always messes with her hair and she hates it. She's over there, messing with her hair. And I made the comment like, yeah, I thought the rain would do more for mine, but it hasn't. And she was like, well, yeah, but you put stuff in your hair. And I was like, what is she talking about? Like, no, I don't. I just shampoo and condition. She kind of looks at me a little funny and she's like, whatever, blows it off, whatever. We go on and finish the project. Well, fast forward about another month or two, and we are doing pictures for the basketball team. And we have individual pictures, little headshots. And so I'm like, man, my hair's been kind of weird recently. I'm going to really focus on making it right. So I get a bunch of shampoo, put it all on my hair and stuff. And it doesn't turn out well. All right. It's not good. The picture is not good. I get to the locker room that day and some people are like, dude, what are you doing with your hair? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, this is just water and shampoo and conditioner. And they're like, no, they're not buying it. They think I'm slicking this back. They're not buying it at all, all right? Fast forward probably another month, and I go home for Thanksgiving, just a couple days for Thanksgiving break, and I'm like, Mom, so my mom's a hairstylist. You should know this. She worked at a salon, had her license, everything, right? So she's always been the one to cut my hair. And I'm like, Mom, I think I just want to cut, I want to go back. I'm not going to make it to Christmas. Go ahead and chop the rest of my hair off. And she's like, what have you been putting in your hair? I was like, nothing. I'm just shampooing and conditioning. I don't know. And she's like, give me this look that I just straight up lied to her. No way. And she's like, no, seriously, what are you putting in your hair? I was like, I'm telling you, I've just been using shampoo and conditioner. I haven't put anything else in my hair in months, 6 months. I don't know. And she's like, no way. And she's like, feel your hair. And so I did. She's like, feel the grease in your hands. It's so disgusting, right? So disgusting to think about. And you could feel it. It was gross. I mean, it was gross. And she was like, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to cut it all off just yet. I'm going to shape it up a little better for you. And then you're going to go upstairs. You're going to take a shower. You're going to get a handful, full palm full of shampoo. And you're going to lather it all up, right? You're going to lather your whole head up. Your hair is so greasy that it probably will not lather. Use another full handful of shampoo, lather up, till it lathers, till it starts bubbling, all right? And then wash that out and then come back down. So I've felt my hand, it's greasy. I know something has to be done. She is the professional. I trust her. I know I haven't been putting anything in my hair, but I just want it to go away, right? And so I go upstairs and I take a shower and I full thing of shampoo in my hand. It doesn't lather. That's okay. She told me that would happen because of how disgustingly greasy my hair was. I go ahead and get another whole handful of shampoo. Still not lathering. That's a little weird. Then it occurs to me, growing up, I had really bad dandruff. So I had always used this fancy hydrating shampoo. It was just this fancy shampoo for that. And I knew, being all intelligent and everything, I had seen somewhere that shampoo didn't have to lather to work. They made it do that so you would think it was working. Something like that. I don't know if that's true or not. But that's what I thought at the time. So I thought, this fancy shampoo is just non-lathering shampoo. It's for like professionals. My mom got it at this, Sally's. She had to use her license to buy it. So it's just fancy shampoo and the professionals know it doesn't have to lather. That's right. So I pull up the bottle to read where it says, this is a non-lathering shampoo. And I read, conditioner. I had been double conditioning my hair for 2 or 3 months. What I thought was shampoo was conditioner. So I had not shampooed my hair for 2 or 3 months. It was bad. So I'm going to share with you guys, I think it's the only picture I have of me with that hair in this time frame. Here's the picture that they took in the locker room, or for the basketball team that people kept talking about in the locker room. So, yeah, it's bad. And looking back on it, I cringe super hard because it is terrible. And when I found out that I had been double conditioning my hair, and also how absolutely terrible my hair had looked and how greasy it had been, the first thing I did when I got back to school was find a bunch of friends and say, why didn't you tell me? Like, you might have made a comment about like, oh, you totally lied to me when you said you didn't put something in your hair. But like, why did nobody tell me how bad my hair was? How disgusting it was, because it absolutely grosses me out. Here I am 2.5 years later, still grossed out by it. And nobody told me. And I think it's important to have good friends, both that build you up and both that help let you know when things are going wrong, right? When you might need to fix some things. So I share that story as a lead-in. I'm just going to do some quick hitter Bible verses about friendships and talk about the importance of having friends and having friends that sometimes tell you the hard news, how to be a good friend. Definitely let people know. If they have something in their teeth, let them know. If they haven't shampooed their hair in 3 months, let them know that it's very obvious because they might not know, all right? Just throwing that out there. So a couple quick hitter verses. First in Proverbs 13:20. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. You become who you hang out with, pretty much, right? Walk with wise, become wise. Companion or be around fools, you might become a fool. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. A friend loves at all times, right? Proverbs 27:6 and 27:17. These two apply a lot in my situation, all right? 27:6. Wounds from a friend can be trusted. What that's saying, it sounds kind of weird, but that's saying is if a friend tells you some hard news, right? Something that you might not want to hear, you can trust them because friends generally have your best interest in mind. Someone comes up to me and says, dude, your hair is gross. It looks disgusting and it looks like you haven't washed it in months. That's going to hurt. If they're a friend to me, I'm going to realize that they're saying that for my own good. And that probably wasn't easy for them to say. That's what this verse is saying. 27:17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. This one is, again, kind of relates to that. We're here to build each other up, both encourage and to help sharpen each other. Say, hey man, I don't know if that's the best idea, and really build each other up, sometimes through criticism. I think of a sculpture made out of stone, right? If rock could feel, it would not be pleasant to get chiseled out that whole time, right? But the rock becomes this beautiful image because of the skill of the sculptor. If your friends are good people, they can help sculpt you into who you want to be. Sometimes it's going to hurt, sometimes it's not going to be pleasant, but they can help sculpt you into who you want to be, all right? 2 more quick hitter verses. One is 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be misled, bad company corrupts good character. Again, who you are or who you hang out with will determine who you are. If you hang out with bad company, you will become you will corrupt your good character, all right? And the last verse, how to be a friend, right? So who to hang out with, we talked about that, hang out with good people. How to be a friend, this is in Hebrews 10:24 and 25. And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward loving good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. So, few things, how to be a good friend. Let us consider how you can spur others on towards loving good deed. Consider how you can make others the best version of themselves and in turn help them help others. Let us not give up meeting together. Make sure you're going out and spending time with each other. Whether that's right now in quarantine, a Zoom call, just calling them on the phone, shooting them a text. Make sure you're hanging out with them, letting them know you care, sending them that random text. And then encouraging one another. Make sure you're building each other up. Sometimes you have to say those hard things and let them know that their hair is absolutely disgusting, right? But encourage them, build them up, and you'll be a great friend, all right? So just wanted to share a story and encourage you to please, if you ever see me with hair that looks like it hasn't been washed for more than like 2 days, let me know, please. Be a good friend, all right? So that's all I had to share. Thanks.